In life, we often find ourselves surrounded by problems so overwhelming that finding the right solution seems impossible. It feels as though every difficulty in the world has lined up against us, leaving no escape. But surprisingly, the solution is often right in front of us. We just need the right perspective to recognize it. This story will show how patience and a positive mindset can solve even the biggest of challenges. It also reminds us that the ability to think clearly is more valuable than wealth or resources. Hello, friends, and welcome back to Secrets of Life. Once there was a man who had everything: wealth, luxury, and influence. He was one of the richest and most powerful people in his city. But one day, his life took an unexpected turn, and his way of thinking changed forever. One morning, the man woke up with an unusual irritation in his eyes. They turned red, and the pain became unbearable. At first, he thought it was a minor issue that would go away in a few days. But as time passed, the discomfort only worsened. Soon his eyes burned so badly that he could barely see. He called the best doctor in the city. The doctor examined his eyes and prescribed some medicine, but it didn't work. The irritation remained. Frustrated, the man consulted several other doctors, each offering a different solution, but none of them could cure his condition. Desperate, the man decided to go abroad for treatment. He visited one of the most renowned specialists who thoroughly examined his eyes. After a long checkup, the doctor finally spoke in a serious tone. "I've never seen a case like this in my entire career." Hearing this, the man panicked. "Doctor, will I lose my eyesight?" he asked fearfully. The doctor sighed and explained, "You have developed a rare allergy. Your eyes can only tolerate the color green. If you look at any other color, the irritation will worsen, and you could eventually lose your vision." The man was shocked. "What's the solution? Is there a cure for this?" The doctor shook his head. "There is no permanent cure. To protect your eyes, you must only look at the color green." The man returned home, feeling helpless. Determined to save his eyesight, he ordered painters to cover his entire house in green. Every wall, every piece of furniture, every object, everything was painted green. But he didn't stop there. He declared that every street, every shop, and every building he visited must also be green. The roads, the signs, the vehicles, everything was to be painted green. Despite his efforts, there were things he couldn't change. The sky remained blue, food couldn't be green, and neither could people's skin. One day, a young boy passing through the area noticed that everything was painted green. Curious, he asked the locals why everything looked like this. They explained the wealthy man's unusual problem and how he had spent a fortune to paint everything green. The boy found this absurd. "The problem isn't as big as he's made it seem," he thought to himself. The boy went to the man's house and requested to meet him. When he finally stood before the wealthy man, he said, "Sir, I know how to solve your problem." The man's eyes lit up with hope. "Tell me, what's the solution?" Smiling, the boy replied, "You don't need to paint the world green. Just wear a pair of green-tinted glasses. That way, everything you see will appear green, and your eyes will stop hurting." The man was stunned. He realized how simple the solution was, and regretted all the time, effort, and money he had wasted. This story teaches us a powerful lesson. When faced with challenges, we shouldn't panic. Often the solution is right in front of us. We just need patience and the right perspective to see it. The wealthy man made a huge mistake by rushing to solve his problem without thinking. If he had paused and reflected, he would have realized how easy the solution was. Similarly, in our own lives, problems often seem larger than they actually are. But with calmness and clarity, we can find solutions. Instead of running away from problems or ignoring them, we should try to understand them and address them thoughtfully. With the right mindset, we can overcome any challenge. Our ability to think critically is what sets us apart. If we use it wisely, we can tackle any obstacle and lead a better life. Thank you for watching. If this story inspired you to think differently and strive for success, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Secrets of Life, for more life-changing stories. Stay tuned, because your next step to greatness might just be one story away.